Goes aerial. And that will just about trickle down to the 4-boundary towards the long-off region. This time he manufactured the shot, had to make room for himself, create an opportunity and play it over the offside. Wonderfully done.
Yeah, for me, there's not quite been enough of that against Pawandeep Singh. It's not like Nepal are facing him for the first time. They know what he does. Doesn't turn the ball, keeps it very simple and is very accurate. Really surprised we haven't seen either batter use their feet against him. But now a little bit of innovation is going to get a boundary followed up by a single. Can they finish with a flourish? They'd love a maximum to round out the power play, just get them ahead of the game. They're only really...
Play through the line. Shot and wide, put away again, but this time nicely fielded by Captain Virendeep Singh. That was travelling as well.
You just wonder where the wickets are coming from. Is the plan from Malaysia's captain just to build pressure, just continue to restrict the boundary options? I do feel the runs will probably come a bit easier actually outside of the power play. The field will drop back. And that is a good end to the power play. It's going to be a second boundary in the over. 10 have come from it. And now Nepal have their noses in front. End of the first power play in this chase. It's 40 for none.
Tapaiको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नेरोजो
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT र 550 XT पञ्चकन्या स्टील
मात्र एक फेभरेट नाउ अब 8 थरीका जेल बारहरू नयाँ प्रियामा मेगा सेलिब्रेसन प्याकमा त्वचा रहन्छ सफ्ट एन्ड ह्यापी
Skyward washing machine?
Yes, Skyworth washing machine masa 7 motion DD motor.
Skyworth
You're just blowing a little hot and cold. Can be difficult up at the top, up and you're opening. Bowling, going to see the first change in bowling. Going to see some off spin. And the off breaks of Vijay only come into the attack. We saw outstanding bowling from Dipendra Singh with his off breaks. A very different kind of bowler though. And I'd expect Bertel and Asif just to work him around. There's a bit of protection on the leg side, but I suspect that 6 singles per over are going to be quite easy.
Just coming back to off spinner.
Yeah, certainly you suspect now it's just a case of knocking the ball around. I don't think they're going to be thinking of net run rate, even though that could be a factor in the group stages. In theory, Monty Desai will just want to win 4. Certainly want to top the group.
So far it's been very easy for Nepal. Another single. They're running the first run fast. They're trying to apply pressure on the fielder. We'll keep it to 1.
Yeah, certainly right now it's just cruise control, isn't it, for Nepal? I wonder will there just be a temptation for Malaysia to take some risk, try to find a way to pick up some wickets. Nicely bowled, a little bit of a carom ball that looked like. didn't turn in if anything went away. So it's a good tight start from Vijay Uni. Just 3 come from his first. 7 bowled, 43 for none.
Step in to rhythm, feel the cold side, feel cold side.
NIC Asia बैंक पनि साथी पनि राम्रो पनि हाम्रो पनि
Focus needs fuel. Fuel अर्थात् food. त्यो पनि टाइममा. For food, Food Mandu.
स्वादले बाँधेको
Sunflow sunflower oil. मायाले बाँधेको स्वाद.
So Powndeep Singh is going to bowl his 4 consecutively, as he often does the Kali Mullah, as it's been christened. So the left arm spinner will bowl his 4th despite going for 10 in his last over. Can Bertel start to find the accelerator? Well, yes, he can is the answer. That's probably the shot of the chase thus far. Really positive foot movement, gets a good stride in towards it and gets 4.
That's incredible. Bertel, he's taking a move on here. And he's taking a liking of Pawandeep. Just over covers. This is wonderful batting from Nepal at the moment.
Big appeal. Certainly Pawandeep Singh was interested. Just the fact he had a good stride in and a little bit of bounce probably means that one will go against the bowler. That's our Pakistani umpire Tariq Rashid making that decision. TV umpire Tabarak Dar from Hong Kong. Again, use of the feet. Probably just be a single this time, as the cover sweeper does well.
This is a good partnership. Can't take it away from there. Just inching close to 50. Just over 7 overs. They're chasing a modest 144 to win. And this is a wonderful wicket to bat on. Everything is in favor of Nepal at the moment. And yes, they have the support of their home fan base.
Sheikh's running hard, looking for 2, won't get it. Yeah, they've looked comfortable, but not dominant thus far, Nepal.
It's only a matter of time. They do realize that there's not a lot that is required. 144, probably 20, 25, maybe 30 below par on a wicket as good as this. That's a goner, that's a goner, that's a goner, that's a wicket. That's a wicket for Pawandeep. Just before he finishes, he gets the back of Kushal Bertel, and what a time to get a wicket here for Malaysia.
Yeah, very nicely bowled. He just doesn't miss, does he? It's the same again and again. It's another arm ball. Bertel got himself in a horrible tangle. Both pads ended up facing down the pitch. So he is trapped LBW for 24. And the first wicket falls. Nepal, 49 for 1.
Farkio Red Bull. Farkio Red Bull. Tapaiको आफ्नो Red Bull. असली energy. Energy भनेको Red Bull. Tapaiको असली energy. Red Bull. असली नै रोजौं.
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या स्टिल.
Skipper to the crease, Rohit Kumar Patel. Very young captain, and he's a fine player. I think this is the position I prefer to see him at. There's been all sorts of tinkering, you would describe it, with the middle order for Nepal. Really the only 2 certainties in recent times have been the top 2 and the bottom 2. We know Bahara and Rajbanshi will be at 10 and 11. And we know the 2 openers, but Kumar Patel gets off the mark immediately. Nice drive down the ground. And the 50 comes up. It's a wicket taking over though. Pawandeep Singh finishes his 4-over spell with 1 for 26. It's 50 for 1.
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT र 550 XT पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजो
श्रीकेश जडीबुटी आयुर्वेदिक हेयर ऑयल सप्तऋषि आयुर्वेद अम्बिकाबाद पुरानो बानेश्वर
डबल मज्जा प्याक पाउनुहोस् डबल डाटा भ्यालिडिटी नसकिँदै गरेको हरेक खरिदमा मात्र रु 150 देखि सुरु
Interesting to see how they use him with plenty of left arm spin options as well to come. As Patel gets that round the corner, it'll just be a single.
Vajayani, he's kept things tight from the parking lot and here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Darts the ball in. That's a carom ball. So has a few variations up his sleeve as well. 3 of the first over. He's conceding in singles at the moment. So this has been the plan for Malaysia. They're looking to keep things tight, and in the process, if Nepal falter, they make a mistake, and that's where they'll capitalize.
It definitely has that variation. Quite a few coming out as little away breaks, sort of almost carom balls, aren't they? Ahmed Faiz, the former skipper, doing the fielding this time. Nepal in control of this chase, but they just don't want that required run rate to start to become a big factor. Approaching the halfway stage, 8 balls before they get there. Wouldn't want more than 80 or 85, so they'll need a boundary or two.
They need to get things right here.
Now, Patel wants a second, but Asif Sheikh says no. Muniandi did well, actually. He ran a really good angle to close it off. So 5 singles come from the 9th over. It's 55 for 1.
Gold star, feel the street, cool and comfy, stride in style. Life's your runway, mile after mile. Gold star.
NIC Asia. ब्याङ्क पनि साथी पनि राम्रो पनि हाम्रो पनि
स्वस्तिकको स्वाद अनि 30 वर्षको साथ
स्वस्तिक सोयाबिन तेल 30 वर्षको विश्वास
मात्र एक फेभरेट नाउ अब 8 थरीका जेल बारहरू नयाँ प्रियामा मेगा सेलिब्रेसन प्याकमा त्वचा रहन्छ सफ्ट एन्ड ह्याप्पी
So one brother replaces the other. Left arm spin of Pawandeep Singh will be replaced by the left arm spin, bit more part-time, of Virendeep Singh, the skipper. Oh, and an inside edge, real fortune for Rohit Patel. Will get him to a landmark. It's a 1000th T20I run for Nepal's captain. Gets to a special landmark. Joining Dipender Singh Airi and Kushal Bertel, the 3rd Nepali batter to get there.
Congratulations to Rohit Patel, the captain of Nepal. He's been a star player, no two thoughts about it. Consistently getting runs here.
A little bit of turn. A very different bowler to his brother is Virendeep Singh. He'll turn it quite sharply. And a very different action too. Required run rate. Nepal just need to keep an eye on that. It's over 8 per over.
I don't know why, but I think they're making a mess out of this.
Another dot. We are just having a couple of microphone challenges here. Hopefully you'll be able to hear Pranav Mehta again in a moment. Game day 1 here, ACC Men's Premier Cup 2024. Spot in the Asia Cup on the line, and Malaysia scrapping, fighting hard, bringing that required run rate into play. Every dot will see it raise, and a good start from the captain here. Nepal not finding a way to score freely yet. It's doing too much, really hits the shoulder, so a good decision. And the umpire still one delivery left. Get to a drinks break at the end of this ball, and I'm not certain whether or not Nepal will be pleased with their position. Vikram Naponi, the Nepal team physio, has just been called on to conduct a concussion check, as may have come off the shoulder up into the helmet. I think he's going to be absolutely fine to continue, but correct protocol to go through, and I think the umpires have rather wisely decided, why don't we have a drink at this point, with 1 ball left in the 10th over. We'll be back after a short break with Nepal 58 for 1.
बाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT र 550 XT पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नेरोजो
फोकस निड्स फ्यूल फ्यूल अर्थात् फूड त्यो पनि टाइममा फर फूड मान्डु
Skyward washing machine?
Yes, Skyworth washing machine ma cha 7 motion DD motor.
Skyworth
Feel the Gold Star beat, go Gold Star, feel the stream. Cool and comfy, stride in style. Life's your runway, mile after mile. Woo! Go Gold Star.
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT र 550 XT पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
NIC Asia ब्याङ्क पनि साथी पनि राम्रो पनि हाम्रो पनि
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नेरोजो
Skyward washing machine?
Yes, Skyworth washing machine ma cha 7 motion DD motor.
Skyworth
श्रीकेश जडीबुटी आयुर्वेदिक हेयर ऑयल सप्तऋषि आयुर्वेद अम्बिका मार्ग पुरानो मानेश्वर
फोकस निड्स फ्यूल फ्यूल अर्थात् फूड त्यो पनि टाइममा फर फूड मान्डु
Gold Star Shoes presents ACC Men's Premier Cup Oman 2024. Powered by Panchakanya Steel, NIC Asia Bank, energized by Red Bull.
So just 1 ball left in the 10th after the drinks break, and Asif Sheikh picks up a single, but it's only 4 from Virendeep Singh's first over. This game hanging in the balance. Nepal maybe in a bit of strife. They're 59 for 1. Well, there's the ACC app if you want to enjoy that. As we see another change in bowling. Going to be the youngster, the left arm spinner, into the attack. Now they should get 2 this time. Nicely placed. Asif Sheikh and Rohit Paudel very, very fit. Nepal just in danger of bringing that required run rate into play.
That's a sign. That's a sign of worry at the moment for Nepal. They'll need to accelerate. They don't want to leave it for the end. They'd want to finish this match somewhere around the 18th, 19th over. And if that's to happen, they'll have to start capitalizing right now. Edged, falling just short of third. In the process, Asif will get off strike.
Remarkably, Virendeep Singh has just run 70 yards or so to be moved in the field from deep mid-wicket where he was the ball before to now short third. Money Andy sent out there. You really reckon he could have got there. Big tall man, didn't anticipate particularly well. Now Powdell again wants a second. This is the change of fielder. Money Andy, swifter to the ball, much more athletic than Pawandeep Singh. And this time it's just a single.
Andrew, what I feel the problem has been is that Nepal have been looking to force the issue rather than play their natural game, consistently rotate the strike, and in the process look for a couple of boundaries every 2 overs. Maybe a boundary and over would also do. But instead of that, they've been looking to force the action, and that's where a lot of dot balls have come into play.
Yeah, batter not ready that time, so he pulls out, more than entitled to do so. Dead ball signalled for an additional time in the chase. Well, that's been missed. Missed everything. Even the keeper's missed it, thudded into his pads. Somehow misses the off stump. It's a full toss that Sheikh should have put out away. Big gap between deep extra and long off. Could easily have been a boundary. Was very nearly the second wicket. Back live with you now. This time it's cut away for a single, so it's another over with not enough runs from it. There's going to be some nervy fans watching on back in Nepal. 64 for 1 after 11.
Feel the street, cool and comfy, style in style. Nice your runway, my life to gold star.
रोहन खोइ उसलाई हेल्प चाहिन्छ तिमी रिग्रेट त गर्दैनौ नि गएन भने जिन्दगीभर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु माउन्टेन ड्यू डरको अगाडि जित्छ
श्रीकेश जडीबुटी आयुर्वेदिc hair oil सप्तऋषि आयुर्वेद अम्बिकाबाग पुरानो बानेश्वर.
At number 4 over the last 6 or 8 weeks is not padded up. Kushal Malla is. Surely he has to be in next. Career strike rate, one of the very highest in the history of T20 international cricket. It's 172. Surely they want that power of the left arm hitter into the game as soon as possible. Sandeep Johra also has the pads on. But with these left arm spinners bowling, Nepal need that left-hander to the crease. You'd like to see Asif Sheikh take some risks now. And that's what he does. We're going to see Malla in. It was a little bit of a tortured stay for Nepal's opener. And Asif Sheikh is stumped. Good piece of glove work on his T20 international debut. Moment he won't forget for Saqib. And the skipper has the second wicket.
That was more of an Archibilias type of innings. He took his time, 34 of 32. And just when it's time to accelerate, he's going to be departing back. The captain, Virendip Singh, gets a wicket here. 64 for 2, and Asif Sheikh will depart for 32 of 35.
Step in to rhythm, feel the gold star beat. Go gold star, feel the street. Cool and comfy, stride in style. Life's your runway, mile after mile. Go gold star.
NIC Asia. ब्याङ्क पनि साथी पनि राम्रो पनि हाम्रो पनि.
Skyworth washing machine? Yes, Skyworth washing machine masa 7 motion DD motor.
Skyworth.
Kushal Malla to the crease at number 4. a quite precocious and hugely exciting talent, but Nepal have got themselves in a tangle here.
They're in trouble, aren't they? Almost 80 required of the last 9 overs. And this is trouble times for Nepal because they have taken way too much time than what they would have wanted to. This will help. This will help. It's a maximum from the bat of Rohit Patel, and this was much required, and it's coming at the right time.
First maximum of the chase, and finally they're jumping for joy in the stands. It's been a bit of a tricky period for Nepal. It's brought the game back into the balance. That maximum, though, swings it very much back in Nepal's favour. And with Mala, who, well, he eats left arm spin for breakfast, for lunch and for dinner. And there's only really one way in which he plays. The boundaries may now start to come. Good batting, follows the maximum up with a single.
So wicket to start off with. 161 being the follow-up. He wouldn't mind it. Virendeep Singh, the captain, he does realize that a wicket here could squeeze the affair for Nepal. Especially they are looking for the wicket of Kushal Mala. They know that he's an accelerator. Angling down the leg side, wide, signaled by the umpire. Something they will have to focus on and implement is the singles, running between the wickets. It's going to play a very crucial role in this remaining 8+ overs.
Yeah, these two very quick between the wickets. Powell and Irie in particular. Irie, I think, will follow. Former captain and the current captain, none too pleased. It's something that the umpire has said to them. I suspect Dipendra Singh Irie might be in next at 5. Now, can they get 2 here? It's the shorter side of the ground. Probably not. Malaysia's fielding just holding up. 12 have been bowled. It's a wicket taking over. Plenty of runs from it too. 75 for 2.
बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
NIC Asia बैंक पनि साथी पनि राम्रो पनि हाम्रो पनि
ज्ञान सोल्टी ल्याएपछि त रात पनि दिहाल है नेपालमै सबैभन्दा रुचाइएको चामल ज्ञान पाए ज्ञान नै रोज्ने
मात्र एक फेभरेट नाउ अब 8 थरीका जेल बारहरू नयाँ फियामा मेगा सेलिब्रेसन प्याकमा त्वचा रहन्छ सफ्ट एन्ड ह्यापी
So 8 overs remain. And for Nepal, they know their target. And they'll feel as though they are in control, but there has been a wobble or two. Both openers couldn't really get going. Vijay only with these little carom balls, he's bowling lots of them, which is proving difficult to get away as well. Mala loves spin bowling. How soon before he looks to go over long on, over Cow Corner?
They'll need to get going. 76 for 2. 12 overs. They'd like to get that momentum into the tournament. Yes, they are still well placed into this game, but they would like to finish this game in a dominating fashion. Just don't want to be scrambling through a below par score. And that's something that they would want to implement immediately.
Edged away. Mala's going to get 4. Not exactly where he intended it, but good enough. And you just sense with his aggression, his X factor, his firepower, Nepal are going to really start to get moving, and they need to.
It works. It works as a batter. You take runs in any form, any manner that they come in. Off the outside edge, it was fired in to start off. And a diving effort at third cannot help restrict it. There's a little bit of treatment at third. The fielder's down, and he's struggling. These are not great signs. Will require some treatment here, Andrew.
Yeah, not the first one to go down today. There's plenty of them. It's been a very, very warm day. It's Rizwan Haider who's already bowled 3 overs. We're looking at that side. probably pretty unlikely to bowl a fourth. Big surprise for me is still no sign of Mohamed Wafiq yet. Left arm seamer, and unless he bowls the next over, he won't be able to bowl his 4 over allocation. He'd have to bowl 14, 16, 18 and 20 if he's brought in next, and we'll see a subfielder come on. Not good to see. A few players going down with the heat, the humidity. Doesn't look hot probably on your TV screens back home, but it's very warm indeed.
Something that helps is the overcast conditions. The sun has been out of play through the entire day, in the first game as well as in the second game as well.
A little inside edge this time as Mala gets enough on it. You just wonder, will these two, as soon as the pace comes back onto the ball, really go at it? Mala loves spin, but Padel's very good against pace.
And that's exactly what Malaysia wants. They want the Nepalese batter to go after them, because that allows them to have a chance, a crack at this match, pick up a few wickets and put some pressure on Nepal. They don't want to allow Nepal to take this game to the wire, because at the moment they are the favourites to win this game. They want to pick up wickets and they want to dominate this game.
Swept with protection out there. It feels like every time Nepal get a little surge, they don't get a second surge. They just get really just one boundary in each over. There's been a big lack of boundaries. Only 9 in the chase thus far. Less than 1 per over. You want at least 1 an over, surely, on a surface this good. Just getting a bit gloomy as well. It's after 5 o'clock local time here now. Mala can't do much with that. Uni with another good over, 7 from it. And Nepal still need to get their scoring to accelerate. It's 82 for 2.
Tap in to rhythm, feel the gold star, gold star.
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
डबल मज्जा प्याक पाउनुहोस् डबल डाटा भ्यालिडिटी नसकिँदै गरेको हरेक खरिदमा मात्र रु 150 देखि सुरु
मात्र एक फेभरेट नाउ अब 8 थरीका जेल बारहरू नयाँ पियामा मेगा सेलिब्रेसन प्याकमा त्वचा रहन्छ सफ्ट एन्ड ह्यापी
So finally, every time you ask for someone, he has to come into action. You asked for Airy came into action, now it is Wafiq. Mohamed Wafiq. He comes in from the com box end. What are you expecting from Mohamed Wafiq here at this situation, considering the way Nepal is going at the moment?
He's the quickest bowler in this Malaysian side by a distance. Full of potential. Real talent. Homegrown like this entire Malaysian squad. Pace on the ball might just offer scoring opportunities. Mala really only knows 1 gear, and that's 5th if not 6th. In T20I history, only 1 player with more than 500 runs who's got a higher strike rate than Kushal Mala. Stagno from Gibraltar. And of those amongst the major nations, Aaron Johnson is just behind him. And the only other one above 170, Surya Kumar Yadav. So he's in very good company up there. Like Tim David, Phil Salt, Finn Allen, Andre Russell up there too. That's the pedigree that Kushal Mala brings you. And he'll show us those skills if he's still there in a couple of overs' time. Often Monty Desai talks to him about just counting to 5 or 6 balls just to get it in a little. And then show his power, but this time he might have picked out long on. He has gone straight to the man. And this game turns and twists again. Good catch held and Mala falls.
This is the wicket they were looking for, Kushal Mala. We all know how impactful and how dominating he has. Wafiq just bowling back of length and not giving that kind of room. The length that Kushal Mala would have been looking for. And at the end, he was held on at long on. That was a sub-fielder who holds on to the catch. 83 for 3, Nepal.
Tap in to rhythm, feel the gold star beat. Gold star, feel the stream.
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड
पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
Well, cometh the moment, cometh the man, cometh the hour. Here he is, Dipender Singh Airi, outstanding with the ball. What can he do with the bat? Won't have long to get himself in at the crease. And immediately beaten on the outside edge. That's the extra pace of Mohamed Wafiq. Big impact. Looks like he's going to bowl overs 14, 16, 18 and 20. Malaysia very much in this contest.
They've made a match out of nothing. 143 on the board is what they could get. They just lost 3 wickets. Yes, they're having a good time here at the Oman Cricket Academy. It's one of those picturesque venues in the Gulf between the Al Hajar Mountains. And look at the number of people that have come in to watch this game. And I'll tell you, Andrew, 100% as the tournament progresses, there'll be more and more fans that will be coming into the ground and enjoying themselves here. This is a world-class facility, second to none in the Gulf.
Yeah, really enjoy it here. Beautiful venue. Irie will be busy. He'll be quick between the wickets, as will Rohit Powell. In fact, you've got the 2 quickest members of Nepal's side in the middle there. If they can't find the boundaries, they've got to turn those 1s into 2s. Right now, that required run rate is looking ominous. It's looking concerning. And they're going to need a little cameo from someone. Just wonder, will Gulshan Jah get the pads on with all those left-arm bowlers in the locker for Malaysia? Boundaries needed. Pressure on Nepal's captain. Irie will think of a second. Even he won't be able to get there. I have to say, Malaysia fielded really, really well. The angles, the setups, the strategies, completely in contrast to Bahrain this morning. They've done all the basics right.
Would I be right, Andrew, in saying that Nepal has made a mess of this chase? Don't get me wrong, they might still win it from here. But the way they have approached this chase is not something that they will be very happy about.
Another cutter. Really good skills from Mohamed Wafiq. His final 4 overs could dictate this contest, much like Bilal Khan's did this morning. Nepal are in trouble. It's 85 for 3.
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT र 550 XT
पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
ब्याङ्क पनि साथी पनि राम्रो पनि हाम्रो पनि
श्रीकेश जडीबुटी आयुर्वेदिक हेयर ऑयल सप्तऋषि आयुर्वेद अम्बिका मार्ग पुरानो मानेश्वर
डबल मज्जा प्याक पाउनुहोस् डबल डाटा भ्यालिडिटी नसकिँदै गरेको हरेक खरिदमा मात्र रु 150 देखि सुरु
In a bit of concern, and to take us through for the next 6 overs, I have the man who is known for his talent on the mic, Mikhail Vaswani. Mikhail, welcome to the Combox. What do you think?
Thank you, Pranav. Interesting 6 overs. Malaysia putting on a show. Nepal, the timing of the acceleration has baffled me. In the first 6 overs, they were cautious, and after that, they've tried to look to accelerate. They're showing some kind of a hurry in the innings. This is good running. They're trying to find the open wide spaces in the field. But Malaysia have their task cut out.
The singles and doubles won't concern Malaysia at the moment. There was a phase where Nepal had to do this, and that's where they were very, very patient. A little bit more patient than what they would have wanted to be. Swept just from the stumps. They're looking for the second once again. They need boundaries here, Nepal. The required run rate is concerning, 9.88 at the moment. There's another fielder.
Well, that's Rizwan Haider, who opened the bowling for Malaysia. He did really well. And this is the body blow to Malaysia's plans as well, because he'll not be in action. He's limping off the ground. In the meanwhile, Nepal once again eyeing 2 more runs. This is very good running between the captain and Irie. They are so quick between the wickets. And this is what is going to apply as pressure to Malaysia as well. They will be on their toes. They cannot relax.
Wonder if they have a roller skate under their feet here. Very quick, but these are not good signs. It's warm, it's hot, it's humid, and the sun is still not out. Once the sun is out, it gets even more tougher.
Oh yes, we've seen a couple of fielders actually go back to the dugout. Some facing exhaustion, spasms. There again. Oh, this is poor fielding. And these will be 4 lucky runs, 3 runs coming in for Nepal. Very poor cricket at backward point. Much to the delight of Nepal fans. And these are crucial 4 runs.
Runs are of utmost importance here for Malaysia. And leaking them. It is the number 53 of Malaysia. Ahmed Akil, the player at backward point. Slower through the air, and this is much better. Pushing the Nepalese batter to create whatever energy, whatever power that they can without giving them any kind of pace whatsoever.
Already 10 runs in this first 5 deliveries of Azim's second over. This is good counter-attack by Nepal. Down the ground towards long on for another single. Yet again they're applying pressure on the fielder. Good fielding in the deep as well. Good all-round cricket. And this has been an eventful one as well. 15 gone, it's 96 for 3.
Gold Star, feel the street. Cool and comfy, stride in style. Life's your runway, my life tomorrow. Gold Star.
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
हरेक निर्माणको धड्कन युनाइटेड सिमेन्ट्स
Focus is fuel. Fuel अर्थात food. त्यो पनि टाइममा. For food, Foodman do.
It's going to be the left-arm pace of Mohammad Wafiq, who's going to be bowling those important crucial overs from the combox end. A lot of this depends on Mohammad Wafiq.
He's added a lot of pace in his bowling. He's looked very impressive. Just the 3 runs in his first over and a wicket. Now these are very, very good numbers. 48 of 29. 7 wickets in hand. Nepal ahead. A wicket here, a wicket there. Then the problem starts. He's picked that up. Couple of bounces to the field in the deep. He's chancing the arm of the field as well. This could be close, and a direct hit would have caused concern, but he just about makes it. And the wicketkeeper too didn't quite collect it in time. All happening here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Ainul Hafiz, the wicketkeeper, should have taken that.
This is some really quick running by both these Nepalese batters. A ball well collected could have been curtains. It could have been curtains for Airy. Rather powder, I beg your pardon. But what an entertaining cricket match here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Oman versus Bahrain was a thriller, and right now we are going to be witnessing one between Nepal and Malaysia.
It's pulled away to square leg each time Nepal plays. I have my friend for company, Paresh Lohani, on comm, wherever he is in Nepal. A big hello to him as well. But what a contest this is turning out to be. For most part of the game, one would think Nepal was ahead. They still are, but with a little bit of hiccups, Pranav.
The only issue is that they're chasing a modest 144 to win. And yet they have given an opportunity here. This will help. This will help, and this will help well. Time for some bhangra from the umpire. 6 valuable runs. And it's coming from that man who always performs in difficult situations, Dipendra Airy. getting 6 valuable runs at a very crucial time.
Well, he's a mercurial star for Nepal. Didn't quite get in position, but went through with a shot, got the distance on it, got the elevation as well. And because there's pace on the ball, it's always going to travel. Now, this is a very, very big moment. A 6 of the 4th delivery. Just about eases the nerves as well. What I've liked about Nepal in this chase is they have played to situations. They've kept the target in mind and they've played in a way where they've not really put themselves in a position of panic. And that's nice. You have to play to smaller targets so that you can get to the big goal.
Struck well. This ball is traveling and it's traveled very quickly to the sweeper. One area where I would disagree with you, Mikhail, is Nepal would have, as a batting unit, they would have liked to dominate this total of 144 to win, which has not been the case so far. They've gone into a situation where a wicket here could put them in serious trouble. And a couple of wickets might take them out of the equation as well.
I want to believe Nepal do bat deep, but you don't want to get that far, Pranav. You want to do it convincingly. Driven straight to the fielder, and they'll steal another single. Busy cricketers in the middle. 10 runs coming off it. 38 needed in 24. 16 gone. 24 deliveries left. It's 106 for 3.
Bikash असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT र 550 XT
पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
Skyworth washing machine?
Yes, Skyworth washing machine मा छ 7 motion DD motor.
Skyworth. Focus needs fuel. Fuel अर्थात् food. त्यो पनि टाइममा. For food, Foodmandu.
It's a gloomy evening and the lights have come on. And that's struck well. There's a fielder there and he's held on. Sharvin is the fielder there and this is a very, very important wicket in the context of this game. Dipendra Ari is going to be departing back. And how important is this wicket for Malaysia?
Corrections, it's Rohit Paudel, the captain of Nepal. In his bid to accelerate, he perishes, finds the fielder in the deep. That's Sherwin Muniandi with the catch. He'll not miss those. Nepal need 38. Rohit Paudel making his way back.
तपाईको असली एनर्जी असली नै रोजौं रेड बुल क्वालिटीमा बेस्ट रोजैमा पहिलो एक मात्र ओरिजिनल सबैभन्दा जोसिलो रेड बुल इज ब्याक तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
मात्र एक फेभरेट नाउ अब 8 थरीका जेल बारहरू नयाँ पियामा मेगा सेलिब्रेसन प्याकमा त्वचा रहन्छ सफ्ट एन्ड ह्यापी.
Look to slow down the pace, making the Nepalese batters use the ultimate power, maximum power that is required to clear the fences. And that's where the opportunities have arisen. The defending champions are in a lot of trouble here. Jora is the new batsman. And he will get off the mark in style with a drive down the ground.
Quite understandable that Nepal is showing that sense of urgency because their asking rate seems to be climbing up. Somebody has to bat till the end. Irie will hold the key. He holds the aces. Can he turn it on? There again goes over extra cover. Very fine hit under pressure. Now that's what a Dipendra Singh Airi can do for you. He's audacious, he's fearless. Much needed boundary. And now that equation will get much more better for Nepal.
He's a star with the ball. He's a star in the field as well. But right now, in the all-important situation, he's standing up tall as a batter. And what an incredible athlete he is. He's run hard between the wickets. He's striking boundaries when it's required. He's keeping Nepal alive in this game. And that's the class of Dipendra Singh Airi. What a talent he is for Nepal.
Star with the bat, ball in the field. He's a superstar. This time going deep in the crease. They'll steal another single. Runs in the order of play. Sense of urgency shown. It's a slugfest in the middle. A very good contest. Are we seeing another last over finish?
So believe it's going to be the game between two left-arm bowlers who's going to be bowling for Malaysia in this competition. The captain is bowling a crucial spell from the parking lot end. Virandeep Singh, he was a star with the bat as well. Pulled well. There's a fielder and he's held on. They're holding on to their catches and they're celebrating. Why not? Amir is a fielder there and they're holding on to everything that is coming their way. Malaysia are into this game. And guess who is going to be the batter walking back?
This is a big wicket in context to the game. Virandeep strikes. Good catch in the deep. Dipendra Singh Airi finds the fielder. Amir with the catch over there. A little bit of a somersault. But they'll be celebrating as Airi has to depart. And Nepal will be feeling the heat and pressure at this stage because they've lost half their side in this chase. We are seeing a turn of events.
Step in to rhythm, feel the gold star beat. Go gold star, feel the street. Cool and comfy, stride in style. Lights your runway, my.
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड
पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
Star, feel the street. Cool and comfy, stride in style. Lights your runway, my life to gold star.
NIC Asia ब्याङ्क पनि साथी पनि राम्रो पनि हाम्रो पनि
श्रीकेश जडीबुटी आयुर्वेदिक हेयर ऑयल सप्तऋषि आयुर्वेद अम्बिका मार्ग पुरानो मानेश्वर
डबल मज्जा प्याक पाउनुहोस् डबल डाटा भ्यालिडिटी नसकिँदै गरेको हरेक खरिदमा मात्र रु 150 देखि सुरु
At the halfway mark, this is going to be a chase in 15th, 16th over with the kind of form that the Nepalese team are in. But Malaysia have been able to make a match out of this. 30 required in the last three. And they'll get a single to start off the third last over. It's going to be Mohammad Wafiq who's going to be bowling from the combox end. What do you think, Mikhail? Seesaw?
There's still a lot of ammunition in the Nepal batting lineup. Gulshan Jha, Sandeep Johra. Gone aerial, mid-off up in the circle. And Gulshan Jha brings out a maximum. This is prolific hitting. Facing his very first delivery, he makes it look so easy. Nepal are just about reminding everybody why they're on their flight for the World Cup as well.
6 was the requirement of the doctor and that's what they have delivered. What an incredible strike from Gulshan Jha. It was in his arc, but he had to put it away and that's exactly what he's done. That's a wonderful strike and this is the reason Nepal are always into the hunt. They bat deep. They have some good strikers. Yes, Malaysia have made a match out of this, but Nepal are still in the contest. They're still fighting it out. And this is a match to lose for them. They need to win this game.
Oh yes, 22 or 15. Now that equation looks very gettable. A few more big hits and Nepal will have that 1 foot across the finishing line. But Malaysia, what a spirited effort. They're still very much in the game. A wicket here, a wicket there. Defending a low-scoring target is never easy. Particularly when one of their marquee bowlers has had to limp off the field, Rizwan Haider. Wafiq has shown a lot of inspiration and pace with the ball. Captain Virendeep has been very, very imaginative and innovative in his field set.
It'll all go down to the 19th over, which is going to be bowled by the captain, in my opinion. He's bowled 3. He has 1 left. And so I believe he's going to be completing his quota.
Still another 2 deliveries. And even if you can get 5 to 6 runs off it, you'll leave around 17, 16 or 15 or 16 of the last 12 deliveries. And I'd always want to believe that's pretty much a straightforward chase from there on.
That's exactly why I said it's a game to lose for Nepal. They've been dominating this game all throughout. And they need to close this game down. It'll be so important for their confidence moving into such a big tournament. These are competitive sides. Especially in the T20 format, you cannot take any side lightly whatsoever.
Oh yes, in T20 cricket, in the shorter forms, you really don't know which way the fortune swings. Rafiq, until now, has been tidy, just that he's ended up being a little costly in this over. Already 10.
Can he finish well? It's a nail biter, and it's continuing to be a nail biter. This has penetrated the field. It will be fielded at deep mid-wicket, and it will be rather 3 runs. There's some wonderful running between the wickets by the Nepalese batter. 18 overs done, 127 for 5.